So I would like to ask something from Sunidhi first. What should the candidate look for?
Yes, ma'am, your questions are absolutely right that there are certain things that the candidate must keep in mind for the auditions to be fantastic and go smoothly. And I think the reason Saloni's performance was so beautiful was because she kept those things in mind. And I think along with me, there are a set of juries, those who also know a lot about these tips and tricks that they should keep in mind. But from my part, my first important point to say is that we might say that never judge a book by its cover, but I really believe that as humans, that is what we do. We definitely choose our books on the basis of what they appear, and secondly, what they communicate to us. So I think the two most important part of auditions are their presentation and their communication. So in the presentation, there are certain things that they must keep in mind, such as their hair and makeup. The first thing that we look at is their beautiful face. So, not a lot, but a little bit of basic makeup is, I think, very important to show that you have made efforts to look presentable for the day, the hair and makeup. Other than that, the outfit, the dress code, which is blue jeans and black top. If not blue jeans, then the shorts and heels, because I think that in order to look at you and your body type completely, we must see you from head to toe. And for your body to move in the curves that is required for a ramp walk, the heels are your best friends. The heels are going to support and give you a posture through the walk, which is making you look very beautiful and elegant. Other than that, what I think is that the appearance has a lot to do with your smile, because when the candidate is smiling, we can see that they are calm and confident about what they are speaking. And when it comes to speaking, it is not just about what you're talking, but also how you listen. So, communication is also about if the candidate is listening to what the jury and the mentors are asking in the first place and then answers correctly. And when it comes to language, I do not believe that language is a barrier. If you are comfortable in Hindi, we will speak in Hindi. And if you're comfortable in English, you must speak English. Whatever you speak in, it must be a clear speech, not a fake accent, and correct pronunciation with a lot of confidence. And with this, I think you are going to nail your audition just like Saloni did. And to talk about confidence, I think I can talk a lot, but I do think that there is someone better than me who can talk about the confidence and shining like a star. And I will send it over to Rajlakshmi ma'am, the shining star of Maharashtra.
Thank you so much, Sunidhi. It means a lot to me. I believe confidence is a skill set that you can teach yourself. If you're walking in a room and you want people to react in a certain way, that comes from your confidence. And Forever Star India is a unique platform that empowers so much on self development. All our participants a year from now are going to be extremely proficient and unique in their own way. Secondly, our process being online is so convenient. Being at your home, you can achieve your dreams and work on your passion. Thirdly, we are the individual platform with Miss, Mrs. and Teen category, where the participants of Forever Star India gets to use the benefit of our community, our social media, and our OTT platform. My only concern that I got from a lot of people, especially from the teen crowd, was because it is an online platform. They are they fear that whether it is unsafe place for their daughters or whether it is a scam. But just to be that crystal clear with our concept, our intentions, and our goals, Forever Star India goes live with auditions, with training sessions, and with the talent rounds. And today we have a very special person with us from the teen category and the youngest team member of Forever Star India, Manushi. So I would request Manushi to speak more on this topic and clear the doubts of people.
Thank
Over
you
to
so
you,
much,
Manushi.
Raj. Thank you so much, Raj Lakshmi. So first of all, I would like to say, as I was in the teen category, and I am in the teen category actually. So the team members who are going to participate for this season, I want to tell to all of you that as these all these auditions, training sessions, talent rounds, everything is going to be live. You can share the links with your parents, with whoever you trust, whoever you live with, and so they can also see what you are doing and how legit it is, and that can help clear up their doubts. That is what helped me personally when my auditions were going on. I sent my audition links to my dad, my mom. They watched it and they understood that it is really a real platform and it is not a scam, which will really help them support you as well, because they are just concerned about you. They also want you to follow your dreams, but they are just concerned. So you should always send your links to whoever you trust, and I'm sure that they will not stop you from following your dreams. Now, talking about confidence. So how do you become confident? So I think me personally, I am a very introverted person. Okay, so what helped me personally was I practiced in front of the mirror every time. My speaking skills, my walking skills, everything. So I think when it's your time of presentation, I think you should do the same as well. As that will really help in knowing how your expressions are and how you're walking. Is it correct? Do you think it's presentable and everything? So that is one point about confidence. Another would be that I think you should just keep smiling. And I think smile just hides every sort of other conclusions that you have. And I'm sure that you will look 10 times more confident every time you are just smiling and just being yourself, and just present yourself in the most authentic way you can. And of course, in the most presentable way. And about being and one more thing would be that I think you really need to come out of your comfort zone if you want to achieve your goals. So just come out of your comfort zone, and you have to just achieve it. So just go out there, do what you love, and I'm sure that you will do it. And about being and about coming out of your comfort zone, I think the Mrs. category is such an inspiration to us, as they handle so much at a time. They handle their household work. Some of them are even doing jobs, and yet and yet they are like chasing their dreams to start doing something new, which is really amazing. So I think Shilpiji will be able to describe it more better than me. So over to you, Shilpiji, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Manushi. It was such a lovely to hear you. And yes, of course, what you said for the Mrs. category, being a Mrs., we end up, there are so many responsibilities. The moment we are a Mrs., you are a wife, daughter-in-law, mother, sister-in-law, so many roles comes to play, right? But as I believed, being in this category, nothing happens unless you dream. So if a lady has dreamt about that thing, that is her first step. So if you have filled up the form and if you want to chase your dream, that is your first step. And if you have already done that, I would suggest that you should give at least 80% to that thing. Why? It needs some preparedness. Like when we are at a place, we prepare certain things for our day routine. We don't just get up and start doing anything. We have a routine, being a Mrs., right? So we plan it. So if you have taken this step, ladies, please plan for it. There is nothing like there is no space, or you don't have a heel, or you don't have a time, because I'm pretty sure the account manager gives you proper slots and you are the one who are selecting it. So if you have decided in a particular time, plan it in that way. And it doesn't matter whether the space is too much or less. Only make sure that you are visible fully, completely when you're standing. Try to wear some sort of heel, at least 3 inches. It may be a block heel, or if you are comfortable in stilettos, nothing like it, ladies. If you have young children, please request somebody from your house to take care for hardly half an hour. They can be engaged somewhere so that you are 100% focusing in your audition. That is your dream. You want to live it after such a long time. So why not enjoy your time? Keep all these points in your mind. The space doesn't matter, but keep it in a way that we are able to see you at least 4 to 5 steps coming forward and going backward, 2 to 3 rounds. Wear a heel, present yourself nicely in front of the camera, because this is a stage which FSI is giving you where you are being streamed live. Your friends, your parents, your cousins, everybody can see, and they will be motivated. Yes, if she can do it, being a Mrs., why can't we? So present yourself in that way, the way you want the entire world to be known. Yes, she is the one who came out of her comfort zone and chasing her dream ladies, right? So these are the certain things which we need to carry, which I have also done. And now I'm sitting here and telling you all these points. So I hope these points will help you all, and all the very best for all the auditions.